Diddy Combs, he abused his power and control with women he professed to love and must serve a substantial sentence, handing him 4 years in federal prison. The judge said he considered Combs' family and career, but was not assured these crimes will not be committed again. Earlier, Combs pled with the judge for leniency. "I beg your honor for mercy," he said, "to be a father again, to be a son again."
This is what I mean, how these people like P. Diddy, this predators, blowing up people's cars, hanging people over the balcony, putting hits on people, then he want mercy. That's a demon. Man, lock this nigga up. Stop all that crime. You a gangster, huh? Well, you about to go around all the gangsters. You going home, son. You're going home.
And be a leader in my community again. He apologized to his former girlfriends and said he took full accountability and responsibility for his actions. Combs sobbed as he turned to his mother and said, "You raised me better." What did you make of today's sentencing?
It was very painful. I was truly hoping for Sean to be coming home to his family. It was very disappointing.
Today's sentencing comes 3 months after Combs was convicted on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He was acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering. Combs' lawyers had asked the judge for a lighter sentence, 14 months, arguing today he is clear-headed, drug-free, determined, focused, and remorseful. Combs' PR team producing this 11-minute video played in court today.
Put everything you can into your work,
emphasizing his charity work and role as a father. The judge also heard emotional statements from Combs' 6 kids, who said he's a changed man. The music mogul breaking down, holding his head in his hands as they spoke. Prosecutors had asked
breaking down like a hoe. Look, I can't believe people like this.
Judge for a stiffer sentence, 11 years, arguing this is not a person who has accepted responsibility. They asked the judge to consider letters written by victims. Prosecutors also told the judge that Combs had speaking engagements lined up beginning next week in Miami, which they called the height of hubris. The defense pushing back, calling them teaching events for prisoners. Tonight, the judge telling Combs, this is hard time in prison, away from your family, but you will have a life afterwards.
All that crime, man. I'm about to dive into this man kicking and screaming like a little girl, man. I'll meet y'all on the other side. Let's go.
Chloe joins us now from outside court. And Chloe, take our viewers in.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we talk about, everything that we discuss is rooted in music. Oh, man, did y'all see that? That man kicking and crying like a little hoe. You a gangster out there in New York, huh? Is this what we do in New York? Is this what we do in New York? New York has been known for snitching. New York has been known for kicking and screaming when they get in the jam. New York niggas are some hustlers. The New York niggas love power. The New York nigga is very competitive. But the New York nigga, just like many other niggas across the United States, do not like jail. Oh, they love to terrorize the neighborhood. They love to beat on women. They love to put cocaine up niggas' ass and have you go across the states. All kind of crazy stuff. Terrorizing the neighborhood, putting dope in the community, drive-bys, fist fights, blowing up cars. But when the big dogs come, the big dogs, I'm talking about the FBI. I'm talking about the city cops. I'm talking about DEA, ATF, all them boys, CIA. When they come for your ass, or for their asses, they kicking and screaming, try quieter than a church mouse. Oh, can you please give me some mercy? Where was the mercy for Kid Cudi when you had his car blown up? Where was the mercy for the other guy when you told him to strip down naked or he won't get this record deal? Strip down naked and I want you to have sex with another man and I want to watch and I want to videotape. Where was the mercy then? Where was the mercy for Cassie when you was whooping this girl on tape? This is the man that's asking for mercy and on tape is beating this girl. If that was my sister, that dude would have been crippled. I always believe in breaking some limbs, because I ain't trying to kill him. Don't kill him now. I ain't trying to go to jail for life. But serious consequence. There's a serious consequence because men like this, they ain't gonna stop. Men like this ain't gonna stop. He beat this girl unconscious on tape at the hotel. He chased that girl down, grabbed her. She ain't nothing but 95 pounds. Grabbed her with one hand. He really just whipped her with one hand after he beat the stew meat, as my grandmama would say. After he beat the stew meat out of this girl, and she was unconscious, she was curled up in the fetal position. He beat the sleeves off this girl and then kicked her all in her chest, kicked her all in her ass. On tape. I'm not exaggerating, kicking in Texas, getting kicked in the ass is a metaphor. The boss kicking me in my ass. It's the same as breaking balls, giving me a hard time. The boss is pushing me, he's nagging. But no, well, no, in Texas, kicking the ass really do mean literally somebody getting kicked in their ass. It means both, right? But in this particular situation, P. Diddy literally kicked this young lady in her ass after knocking her. He whooped this girl, dragged her, whooped her, and kicked her, and then dragged her to the room. He went off on this girl. Where was the mercy for Cassie? I ain't saying Cassie is totally innocent, but he did it. I'm specifically talking about him whining when he inflicted pain on this girl and showed this girl no mercy. Chased her, whooped her severely, and then kicked her all in her ass. A woman, a little girl, bruh. He did that to a little girl, the weaker of the species, and he's begging for mercy? Lock this nigga up. Talking about you gangsters. You want to do all this gangster shit, but then when the judge say, oh, it's time to be a gangster, you want to act like a gangster, you want to do all this stuff, you're about to go to a place where there's nothing but gangsters. Oh, yes, all the men that I'm about to house you with, they rape. They just like you. They're sadistic. They're sinister. They rape women. They rape children. They beat women. They beat children. Arsonists. Fraud. All kind of gang bangers, right? These men are brutal. They stab. Some of the worst individuals in societies. This is where you're going, Mr. Combs, because you are one of the worst of societies. You're about to be with your buddies. It's called groupthink. Y'all all think alike. Ruthless, merciless, conniving, evil. You walking like a gangster, but when it's time to be surrounded and walk with other gangsters in close quarters, now you're kicking and screaming like a little hoe. You are home. You are home, Mr. P. Diddy, Mr. P. Puff Daddy, wherever you go by, nigga, Mr. Love. Mr. Love, you are home. You are with men who act and move and believe, have the same belief system just like you. So what's the problem? Why are you kicking and screaming? You about to go home, son. Y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about P. Diddy begging for mercy after what he did to Cassie on tape? I ain't saying she totally innocent, but damn. Put beats and kicked the little girl all in her ass. 250 capital G. Rooted in Music TV. I'm gone.